to the Oldham Athletic career on FC26, and as you can see, we are on July the 1st, and obviously from when I last showed you, we were in the back end, like February, March time of the third season, the third season of this career mode. Unfortunately, something happened. I had a power cut, unfortunately, mid-recording, what just basically messed up my entire recording of the finale. It might have been a blessing in disguise because it was an absolutely horrendous episode, really, and I'm not going to say I'm glad because I wish I could see it. You guys probably would have had a massive laugh at me just breaking down over his career mode because I was just giving EA so much crap, honestly. Basically, so just going back play by play, we scraped into the playoffs by 3 points. We actually had to win our last 4 games of the season to get into the playoffs. We did that, but then we went and played Oxford, and as you can see there, we lost 6-1 in aggregate. We lost 4-1 in the first game. We were 1-0 up, and then it's like someone just flipped a switch on us. We were poor defensively after that we scored, and then suddenly Oxford just became like Bayern Munich or something. It was honestly, it's like we were a National League team and we just come up against Bayern. It's like, it was so unnatural how it changed so quickly, and it was frustrating. But obviously we went out in the semi-finals again, another playoff heartbreak. But so basically we are still in League One. That's why, in all honesty, I wasn't that fussed really. The fact is, nothing's changed. Basically, we're in a new season. The one thing what I didn't get to, obviously you won't know, is obviously from the games you've seen, and especially obviously all the games I've played, I've got to admit, I made some massive mistakes when buying some of these players. I've got to say, like Uraneki, I've got to hold my hands up there. I spent a lot of money on him. £6 million in League One is a lot of money. You've got to perform, and he literally, I'd rather play Borges in that central midfielder, and honestly he is. I mean, right now he is, because Earth is going to play in that sort of cam position. I'm sort of going with this. I am completely changing up my tactics and what I'm going for, and I am being so cutthroat this episode and this season, and I want to fix my mistakes. So hopefully I don't make it worse, and hopefully I'll make it better. Obviously we lose a lot of loan players in this season. People like Mumbat, I did try and bring him back on a permanent, but unfortunately couldn't get wages because he wanted like 60 grand in wages. In League One, I just can't do that. And honestly, I don't think he's worth 60 grand right now. He's good, but he's not that good. Maybe we can bring him back on loan if he wants to, but Koizu Dubry as well, couldn't really afford him. Williams, don't want him. Yefeko Ureno are going to be my starting centre-backs right now. February are going to stay. Bennett's going to stay. Abate, he had a very questionable season last season. Honestly, he's probably got 6 months to really, unless I've got the money at the end of the episode, on end of this transfer window, because I'm honestly going to be flying through his first transfer window. Because I'm going to basically just be knocking off everything I'm doing, and I'm going to show you who I've got on the transfer list. I know this is going to be a bit of a lengthy intro, but I kind of just want to update all of you. I'm going to a cam. Earthy is here, and I've got him for this season, but that doesn't mean he's going to be here for. He's going to be my starting cam, because honestly, I might start getting. I'm actively looking for another cam. I'm going to get rid of another midfielder or so. So I need actively another left back, maybe even 2. I need another left midfielder. I need a cam. I need a striker, and maybe a couple of bench players. But to be honest, I've got a lot of young players who've come back who are pretty decent. To be fair, like Ratcliffe has actually come back, and look at that 90 pace. Do you know what? He can stay to that this season because he looks pretty decent. I've got Lewis as well, another right back. So I've got a backup right back now. But let me just go quickly through who is on the transfer list. So this is the transfer list, and there's going to be a couple of players on this list who you're probably not going to have expected, to be honest. Even though I just said about Uraneki, you probably thought I should give him a chance, but the fact is, he is worth so much money, and the fact is, I've got so much I need to do to this team to make it worthy of going up to the Championship. We have so much catching up to do on the rest of the teams in the league. I have to make a big decision. It was same with Ross McCausland. Uraneki can't even lace McCausland's boots. McCausland was so much more impactful than this guy was. I have no problems with him. I'm sure he's a very nice guy in real life, but for me, in this game, he is one of them players who I just cannot work with. He just doesn't work for me. I'm going to sell him. He's worth about 14 million. I could probably get about 20 million from him, let's be honest. Sparks, I've already got a deal agreed for him to go. He's out because he's, apart from that first season when we got up to League One, he has been absolutely atrocious. Bell barely featured. I'd rather give, especially at 65 rated, I'd rather give a young player that time. Kelly and Mai honestly hasn't featured that much, and he's got great pace, but apart from that, he's a bit useless about everything else. No offense, mate. And Briand, this is a tough one because he's 20 years of age, 72 overall, and relatively I should be keeping this guy and just let him get in. But the fact is, he is just not good enough. He plays like 40 rated centre back. I'd rather just get my money back for him. I paid £4 million. I'm hoping I can get at least something around that. So our first signing in, and it's our new striker, Chido Obi Martin. Right, so obviously I said we've got to stretch the realm of reality. Obviously, Chido Obi in a real world wouldn't really want to come to Oldham Athletic right now. We're in League One, but you think even in present day, he is struggling to get into the United team. He is even struggling to get on the bench. He's obviously playing more for the under-21s and all that stuff. And the fact is, no one else is. He's still at United. He's not gone out on loan or anything. So now he's desperate to go and play in a league where he's going to play near enough every single game. And the fact is, we are a team on the up. Even though we've had some bad games, we are a team on the up. The fact is, I think, 4 years ago, Oldham Athletic were in the National League. And we come up to the League 2. It's took us 2 seasons to get up to League 1, and we nearly got up to Championship first time of asking. So Chido will be 2-year loan, so it gives him plenty of time to figure out of where we are. And if he doesn't want to join us, then he can just go back to Manchester United. And we've got a £15 million option if we want to, but obviously it depends where we are. If we're still in League 1, it's not realistic to keep him. So that's why I've gone for the 2-year duration. And this is a great replacement for Mubama, and hopefully it's someone we can nurture and he can make us better. And one of the big sales is out, Marcus Dackers. Obviously we only bought him a couple of years ago and he was absolutely amazing for us, getting us up to League 1, but especially last season he just couldn't get to grips with it. Obviously Mubama kept him out of the side quite a lot, and even Vickers, so it's time to cash in on him. Again, we're making mega profit on some of these players. So Serge Briand is out and he's going to Trabzonspor, he's going to Turkey, and we actually do get the £4 million we spent on him. So, you know what? I might get a C, but I'm happy with that. I need to not do that. Hopefully we can get a better replacement. I've already got him lined up. And another signing in, and it's our free agent signing of the season. It's Mihajlo Ilic. Mihajlo Ilic, I'm guessing that's how you call it. The 25-year-old centre-back is coming up from the free agency. And this guy, I'm really excited to see what he's like. 6'4", he's got strength for days. He's honestly something we've really needed in that defence. Just someone who is a brute in that defence. And someone who's free. I just can't say no to that. Unfortunately, he wouldn't go ahead with negotiations without an £11 million release clause. So hopefully someone just doesn't come and steal him from us like halfway through the season. But the fact is, it's a free agent signing. Any kind of money we get from him in the future is profit. So there is the confirmation. Uraneki has been sold to Fenerbahce. Again, another one of our big players going to Turkey for 21 million, but we only get 16 million pounds of that. So basically, that's a bit crap, but whatever. Not too fussed. Still, 16 million added to the budget. That's going to go wonders for us. So after then sales, and we've actually just bought in Cheetah on loan and Illich. So that's the centre back and the striker sorted out. So really, we've got 25 million to go and get a left back, a left mid, and another cam. So we've got quite a bit of money to hopefully get them areas locked down. So John Bell is out as well. He's going to Turkey as well, to Anlapur. So again, another player got a bit of money back from what I'm pretty sure Bell came in for like nothing. So he was one of them players who just randomly turned up. And there is the official bit of Caleb Uraneki going. So and here is our star sign of the season, Sean Fitzgerald, coming in from Cork City of all places. Apparently, I don't know how that's a B rating. For a 79 rated player, he's marketed at 22 million. We have managed to get him for 16 million. I'd say that's a win. He is going to be hopefully he is going to be worth the money. I'm very excited because his stats are quite incredible, really, for an attacking midfielder. Great pace, decent shooting, good passing, good dribbling. Obviously, I would like to get the physicality up, but I'm excited for this. But look at that. Obviously, as well, I forgot to mention Jack Morehouse. I have brought permanently now, so he is he is one of the new signs this season. Literally, I bought him for £1.6 million. Absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure he's already worth more than that. Fitzgerald, 79 rated. We could have an 80 rated player by the end of the season, or even before the start of the season. A 73 rated player in Illich. Chidowobi as a 74 rated. So we are really putting some talent in our starting lineup. And another signing comes through the door. Ollie O'Neill is coming in from Leyton Orient for £2.2 million. A lot of money to splash on a player who is in current League One, but 71 overall at 25 years of age. Yeah, he's probably not going to be like a game changer, but what he is a very well-rounded left mid, and that's what kind of want. I'm looking for more players around this where I'm not spending loads of money. Obviously, I know Fitzgerald he's more like a wonder kid, and someone I just saw I could get. I was gonna get him, and I've looked at him for a while. Uraneki, I sort of just came across and bought. O'Neill, every single one of these signings I've done my research on, and I've gone for them. Still need a left back, and I probably still need maybe a backup striker. Not maybe, I actually do need a backup striker. That's the thing I do need to do. So here we are. We're actually at the first day of the League One season, and look at who we have. It is Oxford United. So I'm guessing they didn't go up. It must have been Sheffield Wednesday who went up. It's funny how things work out. So we get another shot at him. I wonder, is things going to be different, or are we just the same people in a different skin? Hopefully, with the players I brought in, we do improve.
Alright, hi everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions.
Fans are expecting Wilson to be a regular start. He probably won't be. It'll be more of a rotation, but he's going to start this game. I couldn't find a left back in time. Farini, we're hoping that Matt Farini can flourish in this sort of new system we're trying out. Hopefully Oxford will have enough for him. Wilson has it in him to form. It's not pretty much the same questions before. I'm not here to. I just celebrate his form to get him. But yeah, Wilson will be starting, but he's not going to be my left back for the full season.
Okay, guys, we are out of time. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you're unable to get a question in.
Here we go, opening day, and it's against, really now, our nemesis is Oxford United. They failed to get themselves out of this league. It'd be even poetic if we went up to this season and not them. Sean Fitzgerald, our new number 7, is making his debut for Oldham Athletic. He's gone from this, unfortunately, small league in the Irish League from Cork City. He's dominated over there, but now he's coming over to the English Channel to dominate English football. Looks like a very usual team what I remember seeing in the end of last season. But this team absolutely ripped us to shreds last time out. We've got to be better. They were just so good attackingly and just ripped us to shreds. We've got to try and not get chucked in as well as our left back today has to just be on it. Looking at our team, Abate, Starr, Liam Bennett, Illich, Yefeko and Bradley Wilson is our back four. Beveria is the right midfielder and O'Neill is on the left. Fitzgerald is in number 10. Farini and Morash is behind him. And Chino Obi Martin is also making his debut today. A big moment for these players, especially the ones who played in that semi-final. We've got to get out of our mind. We've just got to play this, and hopefully we're looking at this as getting started brilliantly ahead of a good season. We've got to get off to a good start. We're going to kick off here. Chino Martin to Fitzgerald. Hopefully we're going to stay out for a few more times. Hopefully we have cut out the bad seeds in this team and we're going to see the better side of Oldham Athletic. Fitzgerald first time in play. Bennett's going to go back here. Chidobe, he's got in here. Oh, he just had a bad touch there, and that would have been an amazing start if we managed to get in there. O'Neill starts off well. And Fitzgerald! That is the start we dreamed of! Fitzgerald has his first Oldham Athletic goal! In his first goal in the English capital. Gonna have to wait for the actual second highlights to actually see the goal. He actually just fired it through the goalkeeper, and that meant so much to him. 8 minutes in, and he's already got himself on the score sheet. That was some good work in midfield. We just were not giving it up.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Fitzgerald, he could be in for a brace. Fitzgerald is in for a brace. And we're going to go into half time. 2-0 to the good over Oxford. Come on. We needed that. We're under the cosh a bit there. But Fitzgerald, who has got pace, by the way. That is what I love about him. He's got a lot of pace to burn. Definitely changed boots, so I'm not proud of them bloody yellow boots. But we'll definitely get them fixed because he has got a brace on his debut, and I love to see it. Love it. Oh, Farini. And that is the silly mistake I said I didn't want. Letting them score early is under that. Honestly. Giving it away again. It's Florini who gives it away stupidly in midfield. Fitzgerald been playing by Cheeto again. And now Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald! Hat-trick! Love it! Simple football. And we did it brilliantly there. And no one's going to be more happy than Florini after giving it away. And he is going to come off in a second. But that is an amazing... And I don't remember the last time someone scored a hat-trick for us. It must have been like League One. I don't remember anyone doing it in League Two, I mean. We just got torn to shreds again. I don't even know how we do it. It's just like, they get to the byline. It's such a weird way to attack. They go to the byline, they go back, they get to the byline, they cut it back, then they go to the byline, they cut it back to someone in the middle. It's just like, what? Like, what am I meant to do in that situation? It's like, I can't close them down. What a ball. Fitzgerald, I mean. Don't know why I said Fitzpatrick. 4 goals for Fitzgerald here today. And that will be the end of Oxford. At times our defence has been left to be desired, but I can't say that about our attacking. Our attacking's been brilliant today, and Fitzgerald's been the heart of it. 4 goals on his debut. He is going to absolutely run rings in this league. And that is the end of the game. A 4-2 win against Oxford. And that, man, what a debut. So this might be the last transfer of 5.8 million. I'm going to get a bad rating for this. But I think it might be worth it in the long run. Belghazi is only worth 2.8, but he's 73 rated. He's 19 years of age. Is this got Brian written all over it? Possibly. But honestly, I didn't have many other options, and I didn't really want to go for like a middle-aged player in the 60s. I'd rather spend that extra couple million on someone decent. And I'm honestly going to try and sell a couple players just for youth academy purposes. So here we go, up against Wycombe Wanderers in our second league game of the season. Our new left back starts today as well. Fitzgerald, after coming off his 4 goals in his debut. Hubbard comes into the lineup instead of Florini, and Ayena comes in for Yafeko. O'Neill! Cheeto! Oh, I swear to God, the defenders right now are refusing to let Obi in. He's getting the right place, I've got to give it him. Again, a Barty! Can you not put it anywhere else? Seriously, anywhere else, they'd be fine. Why put it right to them? Literally, you literally just passed it to them. I'm sorry, but stuff like that just makes me think it's bloody scripted. It really is. Their goalkeeper is just fucking... He's just grabbing everything out of the air. It's like, it doesn't matter how fucking powerful it is. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck off. Fuck off. Every fucking time now. They have just pipped us every single time. We were just destined to lose that. Every time we've gone anywhere near their goal, there's been no power in the shots, been nothing. Their goalkeeper's just plucked everything out of the air like it's nothing to him, and our goalkeeper is a fucking plum. I'll be honest, guys, I am honestly not giving a damn about the cups this year. I really am not. I'll play a couple if I need to, or if we get past the first couple of rounds, I'll probably play a couple of them. But like for the first couple of rounds, I'm honestly just focused on the league. The fact is, getting up the league is more important to me right now than all else. So we're gonna go with that. We'll see how we go. We do lose, bloody hell. Obi's having a really tough start right now. He's like, he can't even have a shot without someone just coming in the back of him. And he's missed a penalty, that's not great. So I've had to sell a couple of my youngsters, even the ones with half decent potential. Samuel Waller's going to Bristol Rovers for 1.2 million. Oh, this is not good. A challenging day at training took us as both sustained injury, regrettably. Oh, so my starting left back, who I've just bought, has just been involved in a training injury with a player who I'm actually selling. Brilliant. Simulate this one against Huddersfield. I played him like twice already. Oh, it's good to see that the simulations aren't doing us any favours either. Oh, God's sake. Another player out is Samuel Reeve for £1 million to Mansfield. It's probably not going to be anymore. And it's the player who injured my bloody left back, Oliveira, who's going. Oh, I swear to God. Come on. Next game is against Notts County. These guys have actually started pretty well in the league. Let's get back onto winning terms after 2 back-to-back losses. We need to start playing better. We're not going to get anywhere like this. There it is! That is a lovely move. Chidowobi gets his first goal for Oldham Athletic. Hopefully it will not be the last. Very nicely worked out. Good ball there to February, and he just popped it on a plate for Chidowobi Martin. He needed that. Oh! What a strike that was from O'Neill. So unlucky. That is brilliant. Same as before, gets it to the byline, and we do it this time. We just pop it into the middle, and Chidowobi has his second goal of the night. That is very well deserved as well. He has worked hard for that in these first few games.
Minimum of 1 minute of added time.
There we go. A clean sheet as well. Abate needed that because really it wasn't tested all that much. A brilliant performance. That man, Chidowobi Martin, great moment for him. Some great performances out there. Needed that. Okay, so just to end the episode, this is our last signing of the summer, I think. Unless something crazy happens. Rule Sotiru? I don't even know how you begin to say his name. I'd have to have a look at how commentators say it, but anyway, 68 rated. He's going to be our backup striker. But this is basically what the whole. If you look, we've changed up the whole team very much. And I've got to say, so far, most of these players are really impressing me. And obviously, Belghazi, we've not really been able to see much of because he got injured after one game. Morehouse, obviously, we know he's been consistent. O'Neill, obviously, I think I could do a bit more, but again, I'm just sort of getting used to using him. And for obviously Old Martin as well, but again, he's going to be useful. Satiru, he's going to be very useful, very cheap, but high rate signing. He has caused me problems before, so very, very good signings. I'm happy about that. But anyway, guys, just before I leave, we're going to have a look at this. So we are sitting 9th place. Obviously, we have lost 2 games. One of them's in simulation, one of them being in game to Wickham. But to be honest, in that in-game one, we really weren't far away from them. It just seemed like the game was always going to give him that win. It was weird. It was a weird one, but anyway, I thought the games we played, apart from that, have been really, really positive, and I really like it. And the fact as well, we're out of the EFL Cup. Well, in all honesty, I'm fine with. This season, I want to get up to the Championship, and we're on 6 points. We're already 4 points away from Stockport and Peterborough. What, after 4 games? I'm not happy with. I want to be right up there with them. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how we do in the next couple of games. Hopefully, the team just starts growing. Hopefully, the more the team grows, the better we do in simulations. Need a bar to start growing and start doing a bit better performance-wise. And to be fair, lads, like, look at the team. We've got 1 player currently not in the 70s. That is like a good championship team. And we're struggling in League 1 at the minute. So we need to pull our finger out, and hopefully in the next episode we'll have a good crack at some of the games. We'll get out the transfer window and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye bye.